Clair Obscur Expedition 33 gave me the same feeling SpongeBob had when he needed water in Sandy's dome. I needed this game bad. From the first teaser trailer, I had that gut feeling that this was going to be the one. So when I was offered an early review code by Guillotine, I could have cried. A massive thank you to them. In this video, I'm giving you my full impressions after 10 hours of play, what works, what surprised me, and why I think this might just be one of the most important RPGs of the year. As I'm filming this, Clair Obscur is sitting pretty with glowing review scores across the board. And no, I'm not here to subvert that with some spicy meta take. I'm here to say that I fully agree. This game had me hooked. It gave me the same excitement I used to feel discovering a classic JRPG for the first time. It's beautiful, it's emotionally resonant, it has depth, both in gameplay and narrative. It's a kind of polish you don't see from debut studios. It's wild, it's ambitious, it's creative, and it's deeply human. So let's rewind for a second and talk about the game itself. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is developed by Sandfall Interactive, a brand new studio, and published by Kepler Interactive. It's a single-player, turn-based RPG. The combat has Shadow Heart's DNA, quick time hits, parries, dodges, but within a turn-based framework. It's releasing on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The devs say that the main story clocks in at about 30 hours, with another 30 if you're a completionist. And let me just say, this does not feel like a debut game from a studio. You can tell that they've been cooking this for a long time. It's tight, it's passionate, and it feels like it's been play-tested with love. Now let's talk about this absolutely wild premise. We start on the island of Lumière. It's a small, melancholic place that looks like it's stuck in the 1800s, only magic exists, and it's weaved into the culture like it's always been there. Once a year, this mysterious figure, the paintress, emerges from slumber and paints a number on a massive monolith, and anyone older than that number disintegrates, just fades into smoke and rose petals. It's horrifyingly beautiful. Each year, that number drops, more people die, entire generations have vanished, and now the number is creeping towards 33. You play as Gustave, and the moment you realise what's about to happen, it hits hard. Someone he loves is about to vanish, and so begins Expedition 33, a mission to sail across the sea, find the paintress, and end the cycle. It's haunting, it's poetic, it's the kind of world building that grabs you instantly. Okay, so this game is stunning. The visuals are ridiculous, textures that look hand-painted, lighting that feels cinematic, and every inch of the world just oozes style. It's like walking through a surrealist oil painting, vibrant, but with this looming decay underneath. It reminded me of Alice Madness Returns, how the game begins in this sort of dreamlike fantasy, but slowly begins unraveling into madness the deeper you go. That same duality lives here. And yes, I'm a Bratz fan, so I have to mention the fashion. Maelle looks like a 1950s movie star with a blade. Her bright red hair and Audrey Hepburn vibe in the opening scene instantly stood out. And honestly, this game gets it. The aesthetic, the accessories, the drip, it matters. What I really appreciated was how the games introduce its characters. No long-winded exposition dumps, no, "Hi, my name is Bob, here's my entire backstory and security number." Instead, the characters just talk. Naturally. They banter, they grieve, they throw shade, and if you listen closely, you start to piece together who they are, what they've lost, and what drives them. It's subtle, and it's so much more powerful. Within a few hours, I already felt like I knew these people, not because they told me, but because I got to live with them and observe. In terms of exploration, this game has that classic Final Fantasy 1 to 9 vibe. You have your towns, your dungeons, and your overworld-like map. Some players might feel that the areas are contained, but honestly, I loved the structure. It felt curated in a way that encouraged curiosity. Every little off-path I took rewarded me with something. Hidden boss fights, secret items, or lore. If you're someone who likes to poke around corners, you're going to be rewarded. Now, let's get into the real meat, which is the combat. It's turn-based, but with momentum. You can't just button mash through encounters. Quick time attacks and defensive parries keep you engaged. You're rewarded for precision and punished for zoning out. I haven't had this much fun in turn-based combat in years. It felt challenging, rewarding, and honestly kind of addictive. So let me talk you through the entire squad. Gustave, he is your jack of all trades. Think Titus meets lightning. His brave buff boosts your whole team's attack. He charges up each strike, and when he hits max, he unleashes devastation. Sword and gun combo is very cool and very stylish. Maelle is my queen. Her rapier stances change how she plays entirely. In defensive stance, she parries and generates action points, and later she can apply fire weakness to enemies. And when it's paired with Lune's magic, it's fireworks, literally. Lune is your elemental mage. Her system is so cool. Create elemental stains, then consume them to power up devastating spells. It's a system that forces you to think a few turns ahead. Ciel is pure style and mastery. Applies sun and moon foretell effects, stacks them, and then detonates them by using abilities. It feels very Honkai Black Swan vibes, and she uses a scythe, so what more would you want? This game, I feel we have to talk about the music. Lorien Testard is a genius. The soundtrack has so much range, rock, orchestral, accordion-led melodies, modern synth. Every area, every boss has its own sonic identity. And Alice Duport-Persier's singing is just straight up haunting. These tracks don't just play in the background, they paint the world. I found myself stopping just to listen. It was literal goosebumps. Now, a couple of things to flag. There were moments where I accidentally triggered a cutscene when I wanted to go back and explore. It's no big deal, but I was thrown into a scene that I wasn't quite ready for. Lip syncing was off in a few scenes, not enough to ruin immersion, but enough to notice, and considering how gorgeous the game looks, that misalignment stood out more. I've heard this is being looked at by the devs, so I think there's going to be a patch on launch that this won't be as noticeable. Also, I did get lost in a few dungeon areas. My internal GPS is non-functional, so more navigation hints wouldn't hurt from my side or a mini-map. But these are small things, and they never overshadowed the experience. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a rare gem. It doesn't just feel like an RPG, it feels like a love letter to the genre. It respects its players, it invites you into its world and then immerses you in it. It doesn't hold your hand, but it does hold your heart. And honestly, I haven't even finished it yet, and I already know this is going to sit in my top 5 of the year, maybe longer. Every time I set the controller down, I want to pick it back up again. If you've made it this far, thank you, seriously. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with your fellow RPG lovers. Your support got me this early access opportunity, and it means the world. I can't wait to bring you more reviews like this one. Until next time, go touch some virtual grass, defeat some existential enemies, and enjoy Clair Obscur Expedition 33.